Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
I'm audible to everyone?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, lovely. So let's just start the session with a little prayer. Coming to the sitting posture. Keep your back, neck straight, aligned. Gently close your eyes and go into your asana. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale for the Om. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Feel the vibration sensation. Join your both palms. Rub your palms. Place on your eyes. Very slowly while blinking, looking at your palm. Gently open up your eyes. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Welcome to the Ayurveda class. So, in previous session, we discussed about the three dosha which is prevalent in the environment, how your age is connected with the three dosha, then season, then your digestion, right? And the outside environment is also, having the three dosha which is affecting your body, inside environment that is your body. And when we giving the treatment, we consider these things. Okay. So now today we're gonna discuss about the further things, the trimalas and the ama. So I'm gonna share you the picture, and you can even yesterday I shared you. Can I hope you have noted down those things. Just give me a moment. So and Sapta Dhatu. So I've shared you the picture of Saptadhatu. Okay, and just noted down these things uh, and take the screenshot or something. So when we're gonna discuss about, so you should know these terms we're gonna discuss after discussing the three dosha and ama. And so I'll write it down. Along with that, we're gonna discussing the three mala. Can you see which I wrote it down with the red pen? TRIMALA, trimalas. Okay. Then ama. Ama. These terms we're gonna discuss about. So kindly note it down and then I'll start. Done. Ama is AMA, ama.
Yeah.
And
What is the last one? Like, what is the one after Majja?
after Majja, that is a Shukra, SHUKRA, Shukra.
Shukra. Okay.
Shukra. शुक्राणु बोलते ना हिंदी में, we say शुक्राणु, so that's shukra. Yeah.
RUORA.
SHUKRA, shukra.
Okay, thank you.
Once you've written down, just let me know. Just say it, so we start discussing about it.
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. So I'm stop sharing this picture. I'm going back.
All done, you can carry on.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start with the three malas. So we did the Samagni, remember? We talked about the types of the Agni. And these are 4 types of the Agni. Rekha, you have joined late. So if you miss the classes, you can go through the pre-recorded. There's a recorded version available on the YouTube. Go through it.
Okay.
And it gives you the proper understanding, okay, whatever we covered. And
Okay.
which we're going to cover in coming section also.
Okay, thank you.
So understand when you get the three dosha imbalance, three dosha vata pitta and kapha imbalance, so your agni guna imbalance. Agni is digestive fire, which is basically your hunger, your appetite. That's gonna affect because your three dosha is imbalanced, and that's how you form the disease, sickness. Now, once you get the sickness, because you are not properly digesting the food, so your body start like you are having your meal and you are not properly taking out the waste because body is not properly absorbing the food particles. Okay, so in that condition your mala would be affected. Three malas means TRIMALAS. Three malas means three types of waste. Three types of waste. Three types of waste. You produce many kind of waste. Your nasal, you know, there's lots of mucus coming out from nasal, ear, your eyes also, through your mouth also, through your navel also, through your um, your reproductive organs also. They secrete certain kind of waste, right? So there is a more than 100 kind of waste your body is secreting. Even you sweat, each pores of your body take there's a waste is coming out. But major three waste of your body, that is your stool, your feces, first your feces, your stool, your poo, which we call in layman language. Second, your urine, your pee, that is your second waste. Third, your sweat, when you sweat. By evaluating these things, whenever you form any disease, any sickness around you, your mala would be affected. Whenever you see, even you eat certain kind of food, when you take the beetroot, you have the red kind of stool, right? When you take the spinach, you have the green poo. And if you get any vaginal infection, your urine color, your smell of the urine gonna change, right? What happened? Because diseases are, so that's why doctors, whenever you go to the doctor, Ayurvedic doctor gonna ask, they're gonna diagnose certain kind of illness through your waste. That how's your poo, how's your pee, and how's your sweat. Okay, even the modern doctors and the allopathic doctors, they keep asking the questions related to that. Okay, how's your appetite? How many times you are going for poo? How many times you have the pee? And even they send the samples of your pee and poo for the lab test to figure out you get any infection, any bacteria, viral infection, or any kind of either you are diabetic or something like that, right? So even ancient time in tribal life, they check. You have to pee on the ground, and if ants are crawling, they start taking. They come to your pee. It means you get the diabetic, right? It means, and especially when you have the kidney, problem, any infection, kidney related problems. If you get any infection or any kind of bacterial infection or swelling in your kidney, um, your urine get you know the urea which is coming. You have the normal urea in your urine, but the urea would be increased in your urine. So even modern technology also depending on checking your waste, and it diagnose the problem through that. Doctors, Asian doctors also, the modern doctors are using your waste in order to figure out what is the problem you are having it. So your mala would be affected. So these are the basic three mala which are affected by whatever problem, either it's psychosomatic or physiological problem or outside infection you are having. So it doesn't matter. Even if you there's psychosomatic problems, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, um, this kind of problem, you get nervous, you get tense, you have urges of poo or the pee, right? You go for the poo multiple times, or you either constipated. It means your system, your your waste system is connected with your mind. So if your mind is constipated, it means your mind is confused. Many people cannot go for the poo, and that is, and when you get the nervous, you start having lots of sweating. It means it's come connected with your psychosomatic mind. So your waste is affected, whatever the way you think, the way you perceive the world. This system is totally connected with your nervous system, autonomic nervous system. So you cannot ignore your three malas at all. But that's why Ayurveda talks about the importance of the three mala. By if waste is properly not coming out from your body, it disturbs. There is many people, especially when pitta go high, heat, if you feel more, you sweat a lot, you feel You sweat a lot and your sweat becomes smelly. It means you are facing you have the pit, you have certain kind of infection, you are having certain problem in your body. That is not the normal condition. Or you are not sweating at all. Again, that is not good. Too much or too less, both are the extreme condition. So body always want in the balance. You have to go for food, but not multiple times, twice a day or once in a day. And you require the sweating, but not much. You require to go for pee, but not much. So understand your your excretory system is also affected by your autonomic nervous system, and any formed psychosomatic or physiological problem you are having, your mull would be affected by that. Your mull would be affected completely. The way whatever you are eating, you are generating the waste accordingly. So if you're taking the non-veg, you have major issue. I'm not saying that you should become the vegetarian or follow the veganism. I'm saying take care of your body, take care of your good health. That is all the motto of the Ayurveda. How we can keep our body healthy, how we can prevent the disease. That is the whole motto of the yoga and the Ayurveda. So whatever food you are putting in your body, the waste is coming out same way. So if you're taking spinach, your poo is changing the color. Beetroot, poo is changing the color. Same way, if you're taking the non-veg, your poo also become hardened because your body, your intestine is not meant. You don't have those things which can properly break down the flesh. You don't have the teeth. You don't have those enzymes. You can do the research over that. How's your body? What kind of food is suitable for your body? There's many articles written by the modern scientists too. So those who are doing the research over that thing. So question is not becoming the non-vegetarian or vegetarian. This is the one kind of belief, blindly following the belief. But look for the facts that whatever is suitable for your body, you should take it, which provides you the nourishment. You should take it. Simple concept. It. We are not talking about here any kind of belief or religious thing. We are just talking about which food is suitable for you and which not. Like all the junk food, like pizza, pasta, or the burger or cold drinks, they are not giving you any nourishment and nutrition. So you should boycott these things. It's gonna affect your malas. It's gonna affect your jatharagni. It's gonna imbalance your three dosha. So imbalance of three dosha gonna affect your jatharagni. Then food properly not digested. It's gonna affect your trimala. You either constipated or you get the indigestion. Both is the extreme condition, and then your body would be suffering. So this is this part is very much important that you should know what you should eat. We're gonna talk about in coming session. But mala, so mala, if you take the garlic, garlic or onion in your diet, for non-veg, your mala smell gonna change. It become more smelly. Your fart become more smelly. You need to observe that thing. Okay, or those who are having the lactose intolerance, their fart becomes smelly because they don't have the enzymes to digest the lactose, uh, the milk. So it's showing what you are not digesting those things. You are changing. So whatever food you are taking, your mala would be affected. So you have to observe your body. And even if you're going to doctor, doctor gonna observe your symptoms. All the doctor, either it's Ayurvedic or modern doctor, they're gonna observe the symptoms and write it down you the multiple tests, and then they figure out. But every time your body is saying too much, most of the time going for pee, it means you have any infection. If you have smelly poo or pee or sweating, it means your body is saying, it's giving you signals something wrong is going on. You have to take care. So listen yourself. Then after that, there is a ama. Ama is toxin. ama. The pronunciation is ama. Trimala, ama. Ama is toxin. Toxin which is produced by your body. When you produce the ama, when your body produces them, when you have the three dosha imbalance, your Agni, your Jathar Agni is not digesting the food, means your digestive fire is not properly assimilating and absorbing the nourishment. And waste, the three malas is affected. Properly, the waste is not coming out. So food particles stuck in the valley of your stomach and stuck in the valley of the small intestine, and then they start rotting there. You know, there's a many years of the food particles stuck in the valley, and they are rotting there. It's not coming out because of the poor diet, because of the sanitary lifestyle, and it is in there in your body, and they are rotting there. You know, if you keep the food particle outside, it becomes smelly and rotting, right? When you're keeping into the normal environment. And remember, same thing happening in your stomach, same thing happening in your small intestine and in your large intestine. There are food particles everywhere in the wall of their small intestine and the large intestine. They're there many years. They're just there. It's not coming on because your mala is affected. Your trimala is affected. The waste is not properly coming out, and you're not even properly digesting the food. They are stuck there because you are eating so many things which is stuck there, like modular cheese, pizza, the white bread. These have the they don't have the fiber, they're not coming out easily from your body, but they stuck there. And then if they are not coming out, they are rotting there, and then they convert into the toxin. It's become ama, and then ama, when it remain to the your small intestine, large intestine, or in your stomach, but it's gonna mix somehow in the blood. When it mix in the blood and reach it to the various places, like bones, so you will get the bones problems, skeleton system related problems. If it reaches to the tissue, the muscles tissue, then you get the muscles cramps, lumps in your muscles. Even cancer happen because of the ama. Arthritis happen because of the ama. Major problems happen because of the ama. Because the poison which is your body is creating, it's mixed in the, and then you have the acne, skin related disease, all the skin related problems is happened due to the this toxin which is accumulated in your body, and where it's reach, it give you this problem. So whenever they reach, because again it's treatable, everything is treatable, but when it's mixed in the blood and it's reached to the various tissues, deeper level of the tissues, it required more time for treatment. But if it remain into the stomach or the large intestine, so we still think about the less time it will take because you can easily flush out. We have anima, panch karma in Ayurveda, where they clean their whole digestive tract. That can be possible, but you cannot quickly purify your blood. It required more time. We required so many herbs in order to purify our blood. So to stop this this state of your body where your body, you know, making the poison, creating the toxin, and automatically killing yourself, it has to be stopped. For that, you have to require again the moderate diet, good lifestyle, active lifestyle you require, yoga you require, meditation you require the whole thing. You have to change your whole lifestyle because once it started and you are not correcting the pattern of your life, then it never gonna stop. And then whole life you are struggling with. Sometimes you are feeling okay, but most of the time you are sick. Have you seen many people? They mostly fall into the sickness. They come out one problem, they again fall into the another problems of disease. So back to back because Amma reached to the deeper level and it's going to affect one point in the stomach, small intestine, large intestine, then liver, kidney, bones, muscles. And to correct in that level, you have to correct your three dosha. So remember the wicked state we talked about, our wicked state we talked about. So balanced of the all three dosha you require. If your three dosha is balanced, your Agni Guna imbalanced, you're properly digesting the food, your mala would be not affected, and you're properly excreting the waste from your body, then you are not producing the ama.
So how
And
is it
then
possible?
we come
How
to
is
that. Don't worry. We're going to talk about in coming session the solution of these things. But right now we're understanding how disease formed. The disease, every disease we are talking about here. All the disease form in this manner. This is the procedure of forming the disease, either psychosomatic or physiological. And understand more than 80% of the disease is psychosomatic. It means related to your brain. We're going to talk about the solution. Don't worry, Rekha. Coming session, mostly the lecture about those things. But right now we're understanding how diseases are formed. Clear?
yeah.
So, so we have to correct these things. So, so Ama and I hope you understand the Trimala and Dama. Next is Saptadhatu. So I've shared you that thing. Saptadhatu. Again, I'm going to show you that picture so you can understand. Saptadhatu. So seven types. Sapta means seven. Okay, Sapta means seven. Dhatu means understand tissue or element, bodily tissue. Sapta means seven. This means I'll write it down. So Dhatu means elements. Sapta means seven. This is seven. Seven number. So, so Sapta Dhatu, seven tissues, seven tissue. Okay, seven tissues. First is ras. Understand how your food converting into this Sapta Dhatu. So when baby, in the womb of the mother and your body even, the one meal you are take, or the baby even taking the one meal, this procedure happen in their body. You know, your body is made of anmaikosh. So anmaikosh, I'll write it down for you. That's called anamaikosh. Uh, anmaikosh. Anmaikosh means your body is made of the food. It means an means food. Food. Your DNA, your tissues, your organs, everything is made of the an. An is Sanskrit word. An means food. So food body, your whole body, all organs, all cells, all DNA, chromosome, tissues, everything of your body, each particles of your body is made of the food. That is the Annamaya kosha. We have five kosha, five types of kosha, but we're going to discuss about this kosha because we are understanding the Ayurveda. So Annamaya kosha, the food body, we call. So food body, when you eat something, your body is becoming the blood, this food becoming the blood, muscles, fat, bone, bone marrow, or reproductive fluid. This, these seven types of the tissue is becoming by the food. You consume one meal, that food, after consuming one meal, you take one meal, like morning time you had your breakfast, like now what's going on in your body? Now that food is digested, assimilated by certain enzymes which is secreted by your body, now converted into the chyme. Chyme is like kind of liquid, rust in your body, right? So it's converted into the plasma, rust which we call it. So first is rust, liquid kind of substance. Whatever you eat, everything is converted into the solid. Waste is coming out in solid form, right? But the waste which rest of the food would be absorbed as converted into the rust which your body gonna absorb. So what happened when you take the food? Your body creates certain enzymes and break into the small particles, and then it's become the rust. That is called uncooked rust. So rust is divided into the two parts. I'll write it down for you. Cooked and uncooked rust. Plasma is cooked and second is uncooked. Means kacha pakka ras. There's no space. Uncooked. Okay, cooked and uncooked. So rust When you have your food, the uncooked rust converted into the cooked one. I talked about that your stomach and your small intestine working as a kitchen, is a kitchen of your body. Though you eat the cooked food, right? Cooked food, ripened food you have, but inside your body, again, that food would be gonna cooked again by certain enzymes, which gonna break your food into the small, small, tiny, tiny, and convert into the liquid that's called plasma rasa, and that is uncooked rasa, uncooked plasma. It will take 5 days. It convert into the cooked one. So 5 days it will take to um, for one meal. 5 days it will take to make the plasma cooked. Okay, 5 days it will take to make the plasma cooked one. It's like ripened one. Make sense? These things you understand about the rest. It will take 5 days to um, whatever food, the liquid which is converted by the body, the enzymes. Then it's another procedure to make it cooked. Okay, if it is remain uncooked, then it converted into the amma. If uncooked rust, because you ate one time the meal, now food body is digesting that meal, that food, and converting into the cooked, making, preparing, and ripening that thing again. Whole energy is doing this thing, and you ate again because you are taking the 3 or 4 or 5 times the meal. Then what happened? Previous food, which is not cooked by your body, then leaving that thing, immediately rushing to back to the stomach and start breaking those things again. Because you have the limited amount of the energy, right? They, for example, you have the servant who is cooking for you. So you have given the task earlier. Okay, you have to cook this food first. So they're preparing you for the breakfast. Now, the breakfast preparation is not done, and you have given the command for the lunch. So what they have to do? They stop making the breakfast and immediately they have to start cooking the lunch. So breakfast remain uncooked. Same thing happened here with the uncooked plasma or cooked plasma. उसको हम रस बोलते हैं. Uncooked rus and cooked rus. And then uncooked rus remain in the body. It converted into the toxin, and then it reaches, it converted into the ama. So uncooked rus is the one point where your body start making the ama. If uncooked rust not converted into the cooked rust, so body not gonna absorb those cooked rust, nutrition not gonna reach to the cells and the muscles and the other tissues. So uncooked rust gonna remain in the different part of the body, and they're gonna block the arteries. If it reaches to the brain arteries, it might give you the stroke, hemorrhage, or it reaches to the heart, because uncooked rust remain in the body, and then it converted into the toxin, and then toxin gonna travel through the by the blood vessels. So then you have the many problems, many diseases. This much you understood.
Yeah.
Yeah, all clear. All clear.
Okay.
You know, the
So
uncooked breast, is that is that called radicals?
what?
You said about uncooked breast. Normally,
Hmm.
people say about free radicals. Is that the free radicals? The AMA.
You can in anatomy you can give any name to that. doesn't matter. There's many people who describe differently, but you have to understand in Ayurveda terms, we are talking about the ras. Even the plasma is not suitable synonym for the ras. Okay, but it's very difficult to explain. But understand, when you eat the food, it's converted into the liquid, some kind of liquid. Okay, and then that liquid called कच्चा रस, उसको कच्चा रस बोलते हैं. And कच्चा रस 5 दिन लेता है पक्का रस बनने में. ओके, पर इसको हम एनाटमी में और इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू एक्सप्लेन इट. बट इसके लिए क्या वर्ड है आई डोंट नो इन इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज. बट अगर फ्री रेडिकल कहते तो माइट बी. बट आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड द प्रोसीजर व्हाट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट इट. ओके, कोई और इसकी टर्म होगी तो आई डोंट नो इन इंग्लिश, राइट? बट दिस इज द प्रोसीजर व्हिच आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट.
It said like, it will take 5 days for that to convert into cooked rice. So after 5 days, is that going to become a toxin and go around the body, or is it going to remain in the stomach?
हाँ, अनकुक्ड, और यू आर आस्किंग अबाउट द अनकुक्ड और कुक्ड वन? कच्चे वाले रस की बात कर रहे हैं?
Uncooked.
हाँ, so it's gonna reach to various places because it's remain in the body. It's not coming out through your waist, so it's gonna reach to somewhere else, right? So it's gonna reach as it. Huh.
So it will also go into the bloodstream like the cooked rust.
Exactly. Cooked rust would be absorbed by your body. Okay, cooked rust would be absorbed by, because you disturb this procedure by having the multiple times of meal, then it's gonna disturb the whole body procedure, and then you form the disease. So write it down. We're gonna continue from there because your next class is about to start. So Rekha, we continue from here. Okay.
Yeah.
So your teacher is here. So Om Shanti. Bye bye. Take care. Meet you at meditation class.
Thank you.
Namaste. Bye bye.